And good morning, people. Welcome back to Suikoden 4. I have done my money grinding on triple toss, and I might have gone a bit overboard. I have pretty much almost 35,000 poch. I have equipped everyone up as much as possible already. And I believe everyone's weapons are on level 3. So yeah, these characters are as powerful as I can get them right now, except for levels, which I will get as I go along. So yeah, I also have picked up a second wind orb and another earth orb and an earth orb, which were bargain items at the item store here. So the only one I'm missing is a lightning orb, which would be very helpful for Paula, I do believe. Having her with a earth and having her with a fire and a lightning orb sounds quite good actually, but I believe she can only use one right now. Yeah. I believe she gets a second one at some point, but right now, don't need to worry. I also have a lottery ticket, I do believe. Yes, I do. So let's go and play the lottery, shall we? It's not really that involved. If you see this tumbler sort of thing, this is the lottery person. What we do is we spin the tumbler. Pretty simple. It doesn't matter really how long you spin it for. You can spin it for a second, you can spin it for 10, you can keep spinning it forever. What comes out is completely random. The number one prize, I believe there are 3 gold prizes in total, and they're all quite good. Each one has their own different prize though after that. I believe number 3 is a Jizzo clock, 4 is a mega medicine, and 5 is a medicine. 2 I believe is a sunbeam orb. But yeah, we got a 1. We got a 5th place, so we get a medicine. I will be getting a lot more lottery tickets later. I could keep loading back in and just do that forever until I got a decent prize, but no. 1 medicine is okay for the moment. I might get something better later. So all we are left to do is actually nothing here in Middleport. We are done. We've given our message, we've got money, we've got equipment. I've bought a few things on the trading post as well. It's not like I can really sell them right at this moment to anywhere else, because this is the only trading port I've got available to me. However, let's see if I can get some more stuff. Just so I've got them for later, that I can actually sell them. Could actually sell them for a profit of 100 each, but I might get better later. So get some mayonnaise, pick up the candles. Some of these I probably won't get a profit on. So I might lose money in the long run, but that's fine. I think pearls here, you can sell them. This is the high price for them. And you might be able to get them higher in one other place, but I'm just sort of choosing the low stuff that I think is low. I'll make a proper list of them later and actually really make money out of the trading post. because it is a very good source of money if you do it correctly. But we're going back to Razriel now, which means I need to go on the boat. Yay. So, off we go. I need to go that way. Let's speed up a bit. And that should be enough to get me in the correct direction if I don't try and hit the land, and the game automatically sort of boots me away from it. Ah, wild seaweed. Nothing to be worried about. Not with my new weapons. I do believe the boys will get back ahead of the girls with the next fight, since they're only 15 away from level, while the girls are on the next level now. So I did say that might happen. It looks like it is going to. And we've got 3 of these. Critical for 74. I will take that. And no, they didn't quite get there. But Friendship Attack has gained a level. It is now level 2. I believe you when you first get it, it's level 0. The first level is level 1, which is after 10 or 20 battles when they're in the party, and level 2 is I think 40 battles, and level 3, which is the maximum, I think might be 60. The numbers might be a bit wrong, so please don't hold me to them. We'll see what happens if I get heads up to 60, which I probably will with these two at some point. Anyways, am I going to get to Razriel before I get into another fight? Surprisingly, no, not really surprisingly, no. Ooh, fun seaweed. And this should be enough to get me there. There we go. So that's our first little patrol thing. We've done a little task to Middleport. So we've got to go and have a break. Oh, we've got a bit of a job. Oh, we don't actually have to go and sleep, but what I'm going to go and do is go and check the shops in Razriel. So I'll be right back as soon as I've done that, because there might be some nice things. Actually, there's a couple of NPCs around here that you might want to be aware of. There's someone in the inn back here. They're not important right now, just like a lot of the people in Middleport weren't important right now. But there's a couple of people with portraits. There's Conrad here, who's retired. I believe he knows Katrina and Glenn. I might have shown him, but a new person over here is Basil, who strangely knows our name. What he plays is spinning tops. Yeah, basically what it is we have a sort of arena here. We can try and place the spinning top anywhere on here, but what we're trying to do is aim to be the last spinning top standing. So I want to hit the bar on the left to the middle as close as possible. That's quite enough. And then you just turn the analog stick round in the direction it's facing, the left analog stick. do not let it drop until after they've dropped theirs, because then it's pretty much guaranteed a win, because his one will not be done down for as long as yours will be. As you can see, his is starting to slow down, and there I go, win. And then it just keeps replaying until you press the button. What I want to do is, I believe, get up to 5 wins. So I'm going to go and do that off screen, because this game is actually very boring to watch. That was interesting. What happened there was I hit my own pair of tops off, I think. Not sure, but that was odd. Haven't had that happen in quite a while. There we go, that's my 5 wins. And I get a window set free. So, yeah, that's what I wanted. I believe there's another prize at 10, 15, 20, but I will get them later. This is the only one I wanted, and I didn't actually want to do this. Oh well, one more. I suggest always trying to aim for the centre with your blades as well, because it just makes it so much easier to manage them. So, well, I should be okay still. I hope so, otherwise I've got to do this again. There we go. I'll quit now. I've got Windows set free. So, never mind. But he is someone important for later. Right now, we don't really need to worry, as I said. We have a lot to do before we can do what is needed for him. I believe it's actually quite a while before I get to do that as well. But we'll sort that out when it comes around to the time. For now, I've got to go back to Middleport because they've got a little job for me over there. So, I am not going to spare the time I'm boring you going across the sea just to Middleport. I will meet you there. Because, well, yeah, sea travel. Okay, here we are. Yeah, you might notice a new NPC by our little Knight of Gaian here. Happened to run into a strange creature. Black furry thing, but kind of cute looking. It took a liking to him, but so he wants it got rid of. Why not capture it as a pet for one of your children if you've got one? So, yep, but oh well. Do I want to pick up any items here? Let's just make that 20. Get as many of those. You know what? I'm going to pick up one pearl because it might come in handy for a bit of profit later. And that's a lot of rum. I hope that sells actually. Right, that should do. No particularly interesting deals because he tells you about deals from other islands. Yeah, we don't have those just yet. But off we go. We've got to go and find this black, cute, fuzzy thing. All that we need to do is just literally run around, well, sail around the port of Middleport. I believe it sometimes takes up as many as 5 fights. Sometimes you get it in the first one. But it's very rare to get it in your first attempt. Hopefully I'll be up to level 7 by the time it comes about. Because I would like to be both full health and have an extra sort of level. And will this level me? Probably not. No, not quite. So, more fights needed. Is this it? Yes, it is. This is the damp hairball. You remember the hairballs we had in the alleyway out in Rosville? This one's a bit more powerful. We are going to need flaming arrows. So, let's go on with that. As you can see, let's go. Even with my upgraded equipment, I am doing very little damage. But with this firing that I've put on, I do at least something. So 2 of these should be just fine, and then after that I've got to resort to just basic attacks.
Let's go!
However, I believe he's got 150 HP, or somewhere around that. So 2 flame arrows was all I needed. And we're up to level 8. Excellent. So now that that's done, we can head back to Middleport and say that his fluffy problem is over. We do want the reward after all, because it is fairly substantial if you haven't done your money grinding. No, I didn't want to go back to port. Don't go back to the ship, I wanted to go back into Middleport and talk to the guy. And I get into a fight in that little space. Yay. Okay, let's actually talk to the correct person, shall I? There we go. 2,000 potch. And off he runs to go fishing. So, if you hadn't done your money grinding, 2,000 is quite a lot. Because I've sold bought a few things, I'm now down to 24,000. I'm not going to be using that money for a little while, so it's fine. And I should get most of it back when I get my trading sorted. But now that we're done there, we have nothing left to do except go back to Roswell again. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Okay, here we are. Oh, hello Katrina. Yes, some minor creatures, a hairball, but nothing really amazing. Pirate Brando though. Not seen any hide or hair of him though. But they wouldn't mention him if he wasn't going to be in the sector of water that we're in. Separate mission for us though. Okay. So, what about Jewel and Paula? Apparently, they don't want them to be part of this one. Wonder why. Yeah, so off they go. And we're in the briefing room, I believe this is. And we've got Lord Vinderhut, Glenn, Katrina, and whoever this person is. Mr. Ramada of the Orrock Maritime Trade. And of course we're being talked for because we don't talk. Yeah, apparently we've been doing a lot of training in the Ilia area, so apparently we're going to be escorting them. And it's a hive of bandits and pirates, so we're going to be sort of escorts here. And so they're just lost. That's fair enough, we should be able to get them there without any real trouble. The area around has been peaceful, just as we've seen. And apparently they're doing spices. Seems like a fair trade to be in. Lord Vinderhut, do you really want your son sent to the front lines where he's in a lot of trouble? Better to start people off small, especially when they've only just graduated. So, we've got to make a few preparations and then we can go back and say that we're ready to go. And Snow's obviously excited. This is his first feel as a real captain, not one from training. He is doing it for real. So we need to go and prepare. I don't think there's really anything we can do to prepare for this. Except check the shops. And that's about it. could try and do the battle game again, but no, not really interested in that. But Paul and Jewel have joined the Toy Boys over here in their training because they've got to keep up their swordsmanship, it looks like. So off we go. Let's go to the shops. I think I'll do that off screen, but there is actually something I need to show before I go back to the audience chamber, isn't there?
Oh, I'm gonna go check on the ship. Let's meet up later on, okay? See ya.
Okay, Snow, I guess being prepared is always a good thing. Especially when the ship on the sea is concerned. But I need to go into town, not just for the shops, there is also another scene that we need to see. So next time, we'll go and do that, and then probably head off to Ilia to help out with this escort mission. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.